Morning, good morning, everyone. Hmm. Okay, everything seems to be stable. Mm, 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 mm. Interesting. Hi, everyone. So, new week, new opportunities. We have started strong. On Friday, I said we're just gonna gap down and we're gonna continue lower, and we got the exact opposite. We got a crazy movement higher. And now I decided to enter pre-market. Let me show you a short, and basically I use this inversion fair value gap with this fair value gap. And basically I want to attack these relative equal lows here. I don't want for the open to come and for me not to be filled, because I think it's just gonna blow me because there is a lot more to be touched here. So yeah, my hope was that we're just gonna attack these lows during pre-market and then we're just gonna stagnate for the rest of the session. But yeah, let's see how everything is gonna open. I'll take more trades if I have that opportunity. We might even get stopped out here, so yeah, let's wait. Let's see how we open. But hello, everyone. I'm not gonna be bearish. I just noticed the setup, so I shorted here, up here, in hopes we're just gonna get this short-term liquidity, but I'm not bearish at all. This is just a crazy opening to this week, so yeah. Um, let's see. We have a lot of new week opening gaps, old ones. Maybe we can get rid of some of them. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. I saw some new week opening gap and I'm trying to figure out where they are. We're gonna open soon. It's gonna be very volatile, so I'm just hoping we might be out by that time. So this is from March. I think it's very old. I don't want to use it because I already have a new week opening up, so I'm going to delete this one. It's interesting because we respected it, so I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it for longer. We respected the mid of it, so we're just going to have a lot of things annotated today, at least today. Let's go to the 5 minutes. Hello, Watson. I see you're back from the country. How was it? Yeah, I'm just not happy with this move right now because I know the next target would be this CB and yeah, basically this one on the 5 minute. You can just drop afterwards, but if you don't want to clear this one out and a volume imbalance, if you don't want to clear this one out, maybe they want to do more damage to the downside after they open. So there is a lot of built-in liquidity here, so that can be considered. I will just be patient. Yeah, I would like a vacation too, I'll be honest. But I'm glad you had a good time, buddy. Let's see. So on the 5 minute we have this fair value gap. Let me see if I have something better on the 15 minute. Yes. Let's make it a 15 minute one. And basically we're gonna gap into this one. And if we're dropping now, this is fair value gap. Oh, we took this high. Let's see if we want to move lower. If we take these lows, we're moving lower. This is just a swing high. But yeah, this is an order block. Let's see how they want to play off of it. Ooh, ooh. I wish that too, but I'm gonna have to provide a disclaimer. We have CPI this week. CPIs usually are extremely difficult to trade, so minimum amount of contracts, maximum caution. It's gonna be so tricky. We're gonna have a lot of consolidation type of days where the price is gonna attack just some lows, some highs, but it's just gonna move up and down without like clear direction, and only the news are gonna seek external liquidity. So they're gonna be extremely difficult to trade. Like this week, I expect it to be very difficult. I'll be happy just to be profitable, even if it's only $500, which is usually what I make in a day. But yeah, CPIs are very difficult to trade. Yeah, I just took a trade pre-market. I shorted after this fair value gap got confirmed. I didn't want to get myself too ahead, and basically I shorted for this one. But now I just moved my stop loss to almost break even because of the open and because of the volatility that is about to come. Like here is a volume imbalance. Like I would just like this to be continuing lower for the open. However, don't think that's gonna happen. Let's see how this candle is gonna close. We need to take these lows here because that's a breaking market structure on a very small time frame. So this one needs to be taken, otherwise we're just gonna move higher. But I will take more trades if I have a good opportunity, so don't worry. I believe at some point, if I'm gonna have a big enough community, I might just start a Discord and I'm just gonna post there, because sometimes I might be taking trades off stream, so I will just post there any type of trade I take. But yeah, now let's see what's gonna happen. I just don't like this type of movement. We're gonna open in 4 minutes. It's just, yeah, I'm not happy. I'm not saying we're not gonna move lower later. I just wanted for this to happen now. On the 30-second, this is a fair value gap that was filled. So let me just move back to E-mini so I can properly watch the price action. Uh-uh. Mm. 3 minutes still open. Mm. 'Let's wait. You know how I trade? Usually I trade from 9:45 to 11. If I have some opportunities pre-market, I might try something in order to use the opening range and the liquidity and the volatility of the opening to grab some small targeted type of liquidity, like such as this one. Right now we have relative equal lows. I'm bullish for the day. I just see the setup and I want to try it. But yeah, I believe the open is gonna take this fair value gap and then attack the lows. But yeah, let's see. At the same time, taking out this high is a breaking market structure, so they might just take the low first and then move higher. It's a 50-50 type of situation now. And I believe this is how we're going to be for the rest of the week. So yeah, be careful on CPI weeks. My experience is that you need to be extremely cautious. And I usually cut down on my trades and on my sizes. Now I'm trading with 3 micros. Usually I'm trading with 5 to 7. So that's a big difference. Okay, so we opened. Okay, I like this open. I would like to take that low now. I already placed my stop limit, but that's not what I want to see, because we have a small fair value gap here. So I don't want this to be respected. I just want, yeah, for my limit to be taken now and just be done with it. And we're good. 300 for the day. We just started. My intention would have been nice to attack also these relative equal lows, but it would have not made much of a difference. Let's see how low they want to take it. Maybe I cut myself short, and so far it seems like I had more points in me. Yep. I could have made a bit more. Yep. That's a crazy open. The new week opening gap is here. I'm not gonna touch it now. This is also the Asian range, so I don't wanna crowd this too much. I'm happy I was right about the trade. I'm a bit sad I did not waited a bit more. However, openings are not always gonna be as friendly, so yeah. Let me just show you the profit for the day, 302. Yeah, crazy opening. I don't have any profit target as of, we have relative equal highs. Amazing, thank you, thank you. I don't have any targets as of now because we don't have any relative equal lows or highs besides these two, so maybe we can go back here. I cannot be bullish at the moment. I'm just gonna have to wait for more. I'm gonna keep the low as well. We don't have any target because it's Monday. We need to wait a bit for the price to paint, and we're gonna be neutral. Just a bit of like suggestion. Don't take it with a grain of salt. Okay, so we opened. We have first presentation fair value gap. Let's make it orange. And right now the opening range is insane. Let me just show you. So that's the opening range. We opened here, we closed here on Friday. So right now, if we respect the 50%, it's gonna be a lot. 27, we'll take it like this. And 25 as well. 725. So these two are the opening ranges. Let's make them a bit more interesting color wise. But yeah, it is expected to have this kind of movement considering what it has been happening pre-market, right? We were plus 5%. As much as I want to be bullish for the rest of the week, we need to be patient to see how we're going to open the week. And we need to find some type of correction on the short term when you open plus 5% on futures. Plus 5% is a rarity. Let me show you something else that I had in mind when I was looking for this trade today. Standard deviation is 4 here. So we have reached the standard deviation on Asian range. So that matters a lot as well. Now, did I sell myself short? Yeah, 100%. I should have kept at least 1 micro. But my idea was solid because this is the Asian range. Let me just show you which. This one is the Asian range. And at 973 and 50 cents, is the fourth standard deviation, which it doesn't happen as often. It's not touched as often. So you expect a retracement as of some sort, regardless if the price is going to move higher for the rest of the day, which I doubt. But yeah, 936, this can be considered another short if you want to attack these lows at 78, but I don't believe the juice is worth the squeeze. It's a bit risky. So I'm going to sit on the sidelines to wait for 9:45 or 10 a.m. But yeah, this would be the next liquidity. It's also 1 hour. We just hide the Asian range. Yeah. Also, this one can be liquidity on the 5-minute. We take anything into consideration at this point. But yeah, imagine if you're shorting here, 20, only 30 points is your stop loss, and you're targeting 78, which would be around 50 points. Yeah, that was worth it. But now it's too late, so I'm not gonna do it. So yeah, this would have been also a good trade. Volume imbalance, volume imbalance. Amazing. Let's see what else we can see right here. Yeah, let's wait for 9:45. There's nothing much more you can do right now because yeah, you had this opportunity and you had this opportunity to short. You could have shorted this one, a bigger stop loss. You could have added a partial or short only this one and just target the lows on the 1 hour, on the 1 hour chart. So yeah. Now for the next 10 minutes, 5 minutes, I don't think we're gonna have anything else going on. Obviously they can send the price lower, but let's see on the daily how we're looking on the weekly. Yeah, crazy movement, crazy volatility. Am I open to teaching? Yes, but not at the moment. Because I would like to see first if there is any demand for it. And I don't have materials. I would do it only via Zoom calls or yeah, Discord calls and stuff like this. So yeah, I'm open to teaching. I just did not take it into consideration. Like, I'm more focused now on the YouTube channel. However, I'll try to provide as much help to everyone that is here. And in the future reference, I don't know, in the span of a few weeks, uh, I can indulge further conversations about it if anyone is interested. But yeah, that would be the goal ultimately when I have the bandwidth, when I have the time. But yeah. Um, so my off-stream trade was based on, so this is a 25% of the opening range. I believe we're gonna touch it, 724. What I was saying is that yes, I'm open to teaching. Right now, I don't have any materials, but if there's going to be demand for it, I might consider creating a Discord channel, provide Zoom calls. But yeah, I will create a business account for teaching only, and I can share it in the next few days or weeks. No. Mm. But yeah, see, now you need to decrease your contract size. Shorting, uh, we can discuss in further streams. I will create a I'll create a plan and we can discuss. I'll try to create a video about it as well. But yeah, stay tuned, watch the channel. In the future reference is gonna happen. I'll try to help as many people as possible if I can. No, this is what I was talking about. I'm gonna have to create a Discord channel and basically I'll post the trades that I take off stream as well. No worries, no worries. Thank you for being here. Ike. Now let's see. It's 9:45. On the 30-second chart, you can just trade fair value gaps. There are so many. Yeah, I think a Discord channel would be a good idea. I'm already a bit mindful of the fact that there are going to be ill-intended people that are going to try to replicate what I'm doing for their own benefits, but that's the industry. So that's the only reason I did not consider it yet, and I'm just happy with the YouTube presence. But yeah, I'll take it into consideration, and it's really motivating the fact that I have people trusting me already. So yeah, I might create something special because of that. Now let's see, we have a breaker about to form. I don't like the fact that this is the power of 3 on a 5 minutes. I would like a week on the, let me see how the 50-second chart looks. Yeah, thank you, I appreciate. Feel free to leave a thumbs up. I'm fighting with the YouTube algorithm to get more impressions basically for my videos to reach more people. But yeah, I appreciate your words, man. Thank you. Let me see if I can try the trade now. I'm gonna try long. And yeah, it's a very risky one. Let's see, how big is my stop loss? Okay, it's good enough. So the idea is of a 30-second chart. It can just blow me off very fast because it's based on the 30-second. But yeah, let me show you. I might be stopped out very soon. So don't take it yet. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so the idea was I had a fair value gap and I was anticipating, but yeah, let's be more patient. Okay, there is another short on the 30-second chart. I'm not gonna take it. Let me go back to the E-mini. If I'm gonna enter a trade, I'll let you know. Right now, this point is like catching falling knives, so I'm gonna change my mindset for going long because I believe we're gonna go lower for a while. Let's see if we can attack it 724. The only reason I might change my bearish stance is if we create a breaker. Right now, let's just wait. Let's just wait. Touching the old low. Inside here you have an order block and a 15-second fair value gap. So yeah, if the price would go lower, this is the reason. However, I would like to find a setup to go long and maybe attack this high. Are still plus 3%, so nothing to hide, but it's a big number for futures to be plus 3% in a day. I'm just looking for short-term liquidity grabs, nothing major. That's why I'm neutral. I can be long or I can be short at the same time. Let's see. Might seem like our idea will pan out. I was just very tight on my stop, as it's happening very often. Let me just... Unfortunately, there's nothing. This is gonna be used. I would just like any type of retracement, any type of fair value gap. This is a breaker now, low, high, low, low, high, high. This is another block of a breaker, but this is a volume imbalance that I don't like. Let's wait. I would really like to be long right now. It's just I would like a fair value gap for that, to be honest, because the price can just fall on our on our faces because of these relatively lows here. So let me just delete this one. and volume balance here. So the price might move higher, but yeah, I want a reason to do it, not just because we're trying to gamble. Touching that breaker, touching that order block now, or touching or touching. We have this volume balance here. Might run against us, in a sense that it might just go higher and we might not get an entry, but hey, we're gonna be happy that the idea panned out if it's gonna happen. Yep. Let's wait. Mm-mm-mm. So on the 1 minute we have a fair value gap. I'm gonna consider buying it. Let's see if we get that chance. It's gonna be 18. Okay, we're in. And our stop loss is 99. Let's see. The problem is on the 5 minute we have a CB and we're having volume imbalances as well. Ultimately, the target would be 938, but I'm gonna react to the price. I'm gonna let the price dictate where I exit. For example, this is gonna be a good partial. My first partial will be here inside this inversion fair value gap on the 5 minute that we're gonna touch very soon. Now, I don't like the fact that we left a lot of volume imbalances here, and yeah, the price might can just go lower afterwards. So let's wait. Can just fall flat on our faces now, because this is a lot of liquidity left. It can just fall, and that's it. Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna adjust a bit the stop loss, but I expect we're gonna be taken now. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Yep. Unfortunately, I was right. Let me check the 15 seconds. There's nothing we could have done there. And now, what if... This is an inversion fair value gap over here. And this is a volume imbalance. And we took some lows. So let's see if we can go another short here. And this is the sell stop. 10, 9, maybe even lower. We have inversion fair value gap. CB is just a good setup for a short if it wants to happen. Yeah, right now I have a funded account with Apex. The one that I'm trading in front of you is 150k funded account with Apex. I'm not gonna chase the price. I'm gonna wait for it. Mhm. We still haven't touched this volume imbalance here on the E-mini, so the idea is to trade back inside this CB and then move lower, attack this relative to equal lows here. Might not get filled, but that's the idea. Mhm. Mhm. Heavy price action. Mm, mm, mm. In case I have trades placed, orders, and stuff like this, and you're gonna ask me questions, you're gonna have to wait a bit for my answers, as I'm trying to focus on the market, but afterwards I'm gonna reply to everything. Okay, I'll be patient. Okay, let's try it. Mm. I don't really like this type of movement right now, so you might just Mm. Mm, yeah, it's extremely not ideal what's happening now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We're touching the mid of that fair value gap. Let's see if it's gonna hold. So we respected the mid of that fair value gap. The next target would be 724. Let's see. Moving my stop loss and adding one more. Let's have a lot of volume imbalances here, so let's see how they're gonna react off of that. Mm-hmm. Let's see if they're gonna come down for that and attack this liquidity over here. Mm. Mm. Now this is an inversion fair value gap, and we have some fair value gaps here. So let's see with the longs. If the price is gonna move higher, so be it. It's just it means that it's gonna come back lower. If it's gonna leave all this liquidity here, so let's not chase it. Not enough to buy it, at least for me. I like a bit more on the downside, a bigger candle. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, this is gonna come back lower for sure. They are preparing for something else, so let them take it. Let me move it inside that volume balance as well. Maybe don't want to keep something open, but yeah. Not enough to buy it now. It's not enough of a retracement. Let's wait. It's a very good stop loss. Tight, high risk reward. It's 1 versus 5 if we get filled. We risk 1, but we get 5. Let's see. Come on, a bit more. Come back down. Even 28 is good. But not like this. I'm not willing to buy it up there. This can be another setup just to 1, 2, 3. Just to come lower. Let's see. Yeah, that can be a buy for some people. Let's see if it wants to come a bit lower. Would be nice. Would be nice. Come on, come on. Can do it. On the 2-minute, that's a buy. If you don't know, wait. Let's see. That's another buy. If you don't want to be patient. Now we have been patient. Let's see if they repay us. Digging, digging. I guess not today. CPI. Mm. There's a lot of liquidity is going to be attacked after this. Let's see. Over my stop loss, I'm being careful. Yep. Um, it's incredible. I'm always right about CPIs. Mm. One of my worst days, and that's a stop, hard stop for me. Mm-mm. That's a hard stop for me. Minus 500 on a day. And yeah, difficult day all around. A lot of liquidity left here. Nothing I can do to attack it. Yeah, it's just too close. Too close. Tight of a range. There was nothing much I could do when you're leaving me so much liquidity here. You're not respecting this fair value gap. Basically, now the market is going lower, creating some type of manipulation for later today or this week for this one to be attacked. But yeah, let me check. Difficult. I wanted to trade this one. Usually I'm shorting when I see this signature in price. Yeah, it's one of those 30% type of days where I'm losing. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Yep, nothing we can do now. Might go lower a lot. Yep, nothing you can do is gonna stop it. Trying to reflect a bit and understand what could have been my entry for this move, but no idea comes to mind. Besides shorting here, and this would be, yeah, stop loss, but yeah, not the type of trade that I'm taking usually. We're touching the 25% of the opening range. Thank you. I don't want big wins. I just want constant ones. Today was a loser, but it's okay. Thank you. See you next time. That was a short, right? Yeah, it was. Yeah, I should have shorted this one, but I did not have a limit. So, yeah. Thank you. Thank you for being here. See you next time. Ciao. Tough day. I'm gonna I'm gonna try to do something about this day, a lecture, talk about it. Now let's just see the price, how it's gonna move. But yeah, see you next time.